Hello everybody, today's Wednesday, January 21st, 9:51. I am a profitable trader. I am a calm, disciplined man. I believe Jesus Christ will help me. I will never give up on my dreams. I am a profitable trader. I am a calm, disciplined man. I believe Jesus Christ will help me, and I will never give up on my dreams. So what are we seeing here at market open? Market open pushes all the way up after taking these equal sell side below. I can go ahead and mark out equal sell side just to know that we took sell side. After which we push up into this 4 hour huge order block. I marked this out to find the CE, but it looks like we're not necessarily reacting off of this. We also have a 2 hour fair value gap, which we are also pushing above. The only thing I would end up marking is probably this 2 hour order block to see if we get some sort of tap, because this is likely at OTE of this range, of the bearish range, but we have equal buy side above with that huge new week. So we're gonna see where this 10 a.m. candle closes for all three of these high time frame candles. ES is on the 4 hour order block doing similar, where we are pushing inside this 4 hour, and we are close to this 2 hour order and breaker block at the 10 a.m. level from yesterday. So if we get a closer here and we do inverse this 2 hour gap on both ES and NQ, then I likely will be bullish, looking to take a trade off a retracement to this 1 hour order block or equilibrium or whatever gives me a market structure shift first. I do want to go ahead and look at news first. We have red candle WEF meetings, and at 8:30 Trump spoke. Apparently he didn't say anything too important, but okay, we did get ourselves a little bull run, so that could be from news. I will go ahead and update. So there are 45 seconds until the 10 a.m. Candle closes, and I would like to mark out a few of these levels. Got this 4 hour order block, of course, which is likely the highest confluence order block. Also, we've got this 2 hour order block, this 4 hour wick, which I'm just gonna mark out like that. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this higher time frame order block and this 2 hour fair value gap, as we already tapped that. Wick, the wick right there. Alright, so of course you have buy side levels over there. We are inside of a 1 hour and 2 hour. ES also inverse this 4 hour. That's likely not going to do anything. And what do we have on ES? We have this 4 hour order block wick as well. Order block. Cool. I'm gonna mark out this 1 hour as well because it's just a 1 hour, I believe. Yes, it's just a 1 hour for value gap. Of course, is equal by side above. So we're gonna wait here to see if we get some sort of retracement after we formed a huge shift, inversed a lot of these fair value gaps. Let's see if we even get any sort of retracement, which would be quite nice. All these are up close candles except for the ES. Technically, you could consider this OTE of this range, but also gonna move these out a little bit more because they are a bit fucked. So what are we going to see? I don't know if ES has a 1 hour gap as well. We totally inversed it though. So out of the high time frame range, we can go ahead and mark out the equilibrium levels and shit, but going all the way down here is a bit unlikely. Just based on how far we are. It's probably more likely we tap the wick of this. So we can have this marked out as well. I'm gonna have two different like OTE levels since this 5-minute range is pretty much new. And this wick tapped into, it didn't really tap into much, to be honest. Could be a 30-minute. Let's actually check the 30-minute. 30-minute could actually be decent. Nah. We'll remove the 30-minute. We don't need that. We don't need that. Anyways, we're gonna see if price wants to give us some sort of reaction off this shit to possibly push down. I'm just gonna look at the 5-minute since it has better structure than the 15. And we're gonna see if we end up tapping into some sort of OTE levels, possibly off of this 4-hour order block body, which is somewhat close to equilibrium of the super 4-hour range. But out of this, just this little 5-minute, we see that price is pretty aligning with this singular order block right here, yeah, which is respecting this fair value gap as well. I will update if we get it retraced. So it's looking like price is expanding quite high without a sort of retracement. Equilibrium is now pretty close to these 4-hour, 2-hour order block levels, as well as this 5-minute range. We did tap off of this order block to push up, but I wouldn't have taken that just because I'm already expecting some sort of reversal. So yeah, I don't know. We could get a bounce off of this new week again. We could get a bounce off this new week again, and then possibly give ourselves a retracement. It's just how deep of a retracement is it gonna be? Sort of the question, but yeah, I mean, it's not entirely the clearest. Even the 15 isn't really too clear, so just trying my best to be patient here. It's already 10:30, so we could end up maybe even taking shorts. I'm not really sure. It's just this 1 hour gap could end up closing, making a huge fair value gap, and then we could end up taking it inside of this, but I don't know. I don't know, really. So we're just gonna be patient. No, we're in that new week now, so forgot to mark out kind of this buy side as well on so I'm gonna mark it out real quick. Buy side, buy side. More buy side, more buy side. It's a lot of buy side levels. Yeah, so I don't know, it's gonna be quite tricky to see how price wants to react. I mean, obviously that huge new week is a draw, but I want to see a retracement, if anything, at all. This 2 hour probably could delete this level now. We really don't need that, so now this 1 hour, we'll keep it until 11, but I'll remove it after because we probably don't need it at all. I'll just update if we get something. It is now 11:41. I looked at charts to just see a little bit. And price is now forming a retracement after tapping into the new week, the higher new week on NQ and the first new week on ES. Well, after taking buy side on both of these levels. And we did not really retrace into any sort of order block to give us confirmation to go down. This seems to be a retracement then, with levels like these 4 hour wick, 2 hour order block. There's certain levels like this are looking to be levels that can be retraced to after something. So we're just gonna wait, to be honest, and see. I want to make sure my levels are right first of all, though. Got this wick, 2 hour, and that 4 hour below. Even though I doubt we'll go here, I'll put it up anyways. Just so we can be transparent on what we're looking at. Looks like we're getting a reaction here off equilibrium. Of the pretty much that range from this low, this to this high. I would rather want to see some sort of push to that 4 hour order block wick as a minimum on NQ, as that would be sort of close to that ES level and this order block already. Of course, we could always just end up completing a full reversal bearish, just as we did yesterday, if that's what price wants to do, but I'll update. Alright everybody, so it's now 12 noon. So we just pretty much tapped right into this 2 hour fair value gap. Yep, edged it completely, totally. Well, I'm stupid. That was the creation of the 2 hour fair value gap, not a fucking edge. Alright, we just created it. So between these two, this range is the 2 hour. Fuck off. Ooh, I like these videos. Anyways, we're waiting for this because we just tapped into this 4 hour wick and we tapped into OTE of this little 15-minute range from this low to this high, as well as equilibrium of the high time frame 4 hour range right here, as you can see. Now, do I think that price is going to push bullish? I do, but I want to see a confirmation through this 5-minute fair value or market structure shift. You get what I'm trying to say, okay? I'm waiting for a market structure shift, all right? So, yeah. So we consolidated, expanded out of consolidation. I'm looking to take a trade off of this. 5-minute order block. A little bit higher than that 15-minute order block level. I'm just targeting 56 points, pretty much this New York lunch high. So we're gonna see if price ends up tapping us in, as I do believe this to be rising up. We tapped off this new day, pretty much at that 2 hour fair value gap with the 4 hour order block at OTE of the higher time frame range. And yeah, so we'll see. We got both levels sort of hanging around and stuff, so 3 minutes until this candle closure. See a possible shift up. Might even end up putting it like right there. .7 or some shit. Yeah, just a few ticks above, because you know how price does and shit. So I'll update. We'll see. So oddly enough, out of expansion, we end up pushing far lower. I actually extended my stop loss to around 66 points. And my entry was too fucked either way. I'm guessing that this little tap right here is a tap of that order block. I'm guessing this is not a push up bullish. It is more of a retracement to this order block and then expansion lower. At least that's what it's looking like. So it's looking like we lost pretty much everything we made. I can't get out of this break-even jail, man. It's very, very tough. And I'm not sure what's going on. It's either that or I don't know. I mean, we're just doing some shit wrong. No clue. No real clue by me. Yeah, I really don't get it. Sadly, the market does what the market wants to do, and that is just how it fucking shit is. We literally had that expansion out of the 15 too, so it was very strange to see that push down. But I extended my stop loss to this low because of, I don't know, I didn't want to get stopped because I felt like this was a good idea. So I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, I really don't know. This could still be a loss here. Probably is a loss. Just very confusing. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't really know what to think about this. We're gonna have to take this loss like a man, I guess, and just end up sucking the shit up. Probably come back at like 4 p.m. and understand why price is doing what it's doing. But I guess I have some little sliver of hope just by having my stop loss at that intermediate term low. Because we did tap off that new day. I'm not sure. Down like 500. Huh. Yeah, I mean, it's tricky. But it's tricky to not get emotional, but I think I've done this enough to just be like, in the end, I don't know, whatever, man. In the end, we win, we lose. It's probably just how life is. So, probably just gonna let it happen. Finally gonna trail my shit to 1-to-1. See how this ends up working. My style of trading needs work. I need work on my entries, definitely. But we'll see if this ends up hitting or not. Still at a 1-to-1. Want to go break even if we move a little higher. Of course, we could just be filling that fair value gap. But it seems like we just wanted to take out these equal lows to then bounce back up. Or not really equal lows, just this low resistance below here. I guess that's a classic fake out. Should put in my notes to keep my stop loss at prominent lows for sure, and then just target RR. Your stop loss should go first, just for notes, if that's something that could end up helping me out. For video purposes, I think I'm probably gonna hold. I'm gonna probably keep the recording going. Oh, my finger. Probably going break even now. See if this ends up hitting. No reaction to anything. Since we're break even now, you should just relax. You know, take it slow, take it easy. No reason to get in your little panties. I only have like a minute 30 left, so. Done this way too many times to be being angry at anything, so just want to chill, relax, and take it slow. Looks like we get that closure. Inversing that gap. See if we end up pushing higher. Damn. Could end up just getting stopped at break even here. Probably, yeah. It is what it is, though. Whatever. Just like, there's no way I would have known to exit out right there, so. It's just life. Sometimes price is gonna stop you out, sometimes it's not. Could have gotten stopped out from the beginning, so it's kind of a blessing that we even get break even here, anyways. Trade like that can be used, for example, can be used for studying, learning, understanding the market more. Just overall trying to be better at learning and such, so. Just checking out the lower time frames, seeing how they work. As long as you're alive, life's good, man. No reason to stress. No reason to be mad. No reason to be angry. As long as we have God with us, we're always going to be good. always. It doesn't matter how your life goes, how anything goes. Life's not gonna be good either way. Everything's a blessing. Everything's gonna be a blessing. Things are gonna work out. Just because days like this don't work out doesn't mean anything. I mean, the trade we took was very late in the day, around like 1 p.m. I mean, trades around this time are less probability to hit anyways, so who knows? Who cares? Who really thinks about this stuff anyways? Like, I'm trying to refine my strategy more day by day. Looks like we're gonna get stopped at break even here. Totally fine. That's how life goes, man. Any second now. We still have a lot of things to do, man. Gotta hit the gym. Gotta grind out, hit legs. Study the Bible. Write some stuff down. Journal. Back test. All that. Looks like we're getting stopped out here. There we go. Alright, you guys, well, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and journal and stuff. I mean, wow. Seriously, we're not getting any. Yeah, there we go. See you guys. Appreciate you for watching. Life's good in the end. This was not a bad trade, just a very risky trade. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna check back probably later, see how price is reacting. This is just high time frame consolidation. Of course, we had pretty much no entries throughout the whole day, so couldn't say this is one of the best days for my kind of trading style. But that's it. See ya.